So yesterday, or basically the past couple days, I've been thinking that I wanted to make a video about Pentecost because had it not been for that Joshua's what he said that supposedly God told him, when that turned out to be false, or the point is I kind of wanted to wait on and see what happened with that before going back to Pentecost. So I've been thinking, hello, Michael. I've been thinking the past couple days about all of the Pentecost stuff. And I really felt like I just wanted to share with you just my thoughts. I'm not saying God told me, and I'm not saying I know for sure, but these are things that encourage me. And again, you guys, for many years, I've been watching Pentecost because of the 33.3 and a million other things the Lord has shown me. But I did look up Pentecost 2026, and it is early this year on the Gregorian calendar. It is, I believe, May 24th or 27th. I can't remember, but I'll have to look it up again. But that's very, very early spring. And remember, you guys, Joe Brandt in his dream vision, I think it was more of a very long vision, he said it seemed like early spring. So, and again, he saw the California earthquake. And with what's been going on with Japan, oh, Betty Joe in the house. Yay. I missed you guys. I've just been busy lately, and and I had a cold. You can probably tell I'm still kind of sick. I just got a head cold, and thank God that's all it is. But still, it was pretty miserable, and it seems to be going around my house. So, but anyhow, yeah, so I just want to remind you guys that sorry, I just got a text. I want to remind you guys that Pentecost for me is a high watch, mega high watch date. And I guess we'll see now. I did think it was going to happen in 2025. Even if it didn't happen when Joshua said. And by the way, you guys, I have caught up on some of the drama that happened. I tried to stay away from it. I didn't even want to hear about it. I just was like, not going to attack him. But I came across Medic for Christ video, and I understand. And so, yeah, it's very, very sad. But again, we're not supposed to set our heart so much on anybody's dates or what they say, you know what I'm saying? And that includes me. But I do believe, again, it's going to be Pentecost. And the only reason I even considered Joshua's is, like I said, if Jesus literally told him it was going to be at that time, and there would be no World Cup in 2026. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't like South Africa and Africa like big on soccer? Because he had said when he went on God's Voice today, and I really feel for Vlad. I don't know if he's removed that one or not, but I really feel for him because at this point, I do believe that Vlad's channel was used, which is, again, why we always need to be discerning of things we hear, even if it's like on a Christian channel, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting off track here. But like I said, I was willing to step back and be like, well, if Jesus told him, then that trumps my Pentecost and all my signs, right? Like if Jesus directly told him, then I'll step back and wait and see. But it's very sad what happened. And I don't believe that it made Christians look foolish, but I don't know. It's very disturbing what happened. And I promoted him by talking about him. So I take responsibility for that. I didn't discern exactly. I told you all I didn't know. I said there's 3 options. Either he saw Jesus and Jesus told him that, or he really believes it, but he's delusional, or he completely made it up. And at this point in time, after everything I've learned, I can only conclude on number 3. So, but like I said, don't get too enmeshed in someone's date because, every day looks good. Actually, at this point, we're so close, every day looks good. Oh, so this is what I wanted to tell you. So I got a confirmation. That's why I'm making this video right now, because I had been prompted to come on and start talking about Pentecost again and basically make the video I'm doing right now. But then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it right now. But I went to Stephen from Follower of the Way, Worship Jesus. I went to his channel and he said, after I, put my little wave sign and my little hearts, he said, Brother Gavin mentioned you yesterday, sis. He said something about the video I pinned in my last video, that we could be on the verge of a Pentecost moment. And I know that you were told by God it would be on Pentecost. Love you, sis. But just correction, I was not told by God. I've told you guys about it so many times. Hello, Big Roger. Good to see you, brother. I'm just getting over a head cold. Thank God that's all it turned out to be, but you can tell I'm still not 100%. And I'm doing another involuntary fast. I think the last thing I ate was chips yesterday. Not like tortilla chips and queso. And that's pretty much, that's all I've had. So I need to eat something, but it seems like when I go without food for an extended period of time, like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it brings you like closer to God or something. I don't know. There's obviously a reason why he tells us to fast, but I'm not fasting for any reason. I'm going to eat. But anyhow, this is what he said, and I was like, okay, now I do need to make my video about Pentecost. So, it's very sad. It's very sad to the body of Christ what happened. But I do believe a lot of people got saved because they may have thought it was really going to happen. I'm sure God used it for good. And again, I feel like God's doing a work right now in separating people, certain types of people. And I think that had a lot to do with it also. But anyhow, that's all in the past, you guys. So let's just say that he comes on Pentecost. Like I believe I've been shown. Not told by God, but I believe he's shown me enough confirmations over years that I'm pretty convinced. But let's just hypothetically say it is Pentecost, and it's Pentecost on the Gregorian calendar. That would be early spring, May. So all we'd have to get through is the rest of November, December, January, February, March, April, May. It's not even barely 6 months, you guys. We can make it. So don't be buying a bunch of crap. If you want to keep eating, don't buy useless crap. Don't go buy any Starbucks glass mugs that the world's going crazy over. And, you know, try to make your dollar go further in the grocery store, because I think prices are going to go up even more. And, or just be hard to get altogether. You know, Trump's talking about this $2,000 stimulus. I feel like it's a joke. I feel like every time they do a stimulus, that it ends up hurting the economy more in the long run. And these days, I mean, $2,000 would be nice. For us, that's kind of a lot of money. But we live a very simple life. But I know there's people in cities and stuff. Just their rent for a 1-bedroom apartment can be $3,000, or you know what I mean? So, hello, Debbie. Good to see you. We got Michael, Betty Joe, Big Roger, and Debbie Miller. So, yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys of all those confirmations of Pentecost I've shared. And, you know, we see through a glass dimly right now, and we can only speculate. But I'm encouraged by it. So I figure if I share it with you, maybe you'll be encouraged by it. And God will give us the strength to make it to the finish line, you guys. So, all right, well, I'm going to get off here. It's very cold here. I have a fire going. It's not going that great right now. I'm going to have to put some more wood in there. Sharing the gospel and believe on Jesus. Don't be caught dead or alive without him. I'll see you in the sky or see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys.